Power and influence are learnable skills, not personality traits. You are here to create outcomes that help people. That starts with understanding others, then shaping how ideas land. This lecture gives you a practical toolkit. You will map stakeholders, identify interests, and craft value propositions. You will practice ethical influence using framing, small commitments, and sponsorship asks. You will also receive a one-page canvas. Use it to plan conversations, track momentum, and build support with clarity and integrity. Ethical influence puts people first. It aligns benefits, respects autonomy, and tells the truth. Manipulation hides costs, pressures people, and ignores consent. Your standard is informed choice. Use clear data, fair framing, and reversible steps. Invite debate, surface trade-offs, credit others, document agreements, ask permission before adding scope, offer opt-outs. When you balance outcomes, relationships improve. When trust grows, influence compounds. You can be both kind and firm. That combination makes your work durable and respected. Stakeholders are anyone who can affect or is affected by your work. Classify them by role and power. Consider formal authority, informal influence, expertise, and network reach. Distinguish decision makers, approvers, influencers, gatekeepers, beneficiaries, and potential blockers. Map internal and external parties. Include silent stakeholders like compliance and support teams. Note champions who will advocate for you. Note skeptics who will test your plan. Capture how each person wins, loses, or stays neutral if your initiative succeeds. Draw a 2x2 grid, interest on one axis, influence on the other. Place each stakeholder where they fit today. Use data, not guesses. Ask colleagues and validate with the person when possible. Mark unknowns and schedule discovery chats. Circle coalitions that naturally align. Highlight decision paths and veto points. Identify where one conversation could unlock many others. Keep the map visible and revise weekly. The map is a living artifact that guides your next best move. Positions are what people say they want. Interests are why they want it. Ask questions that reveal incentives, risks, and constraints. What outcome matters most to you? What would make this a win? What would break trust? What resource is scarce? What gets recognized on your team? Listen for status, time, budget, reputation, and fairness. Probe gently for unspoken pressures. Summarize back what you hear. When interests are clear, options expand and trade-offs become visible and negotiable. A strong value proposition links pain, promise, and proof. State the problem in their words. Describe the better outcome with a concrete metric. Show credible evidence or a small pilot. Explain what you need from them and what they get. Keep it short and specific. Tailor it by role. A finance leader cares about risk and return. An engineer cares about feasibility and load. A customer success lead cares about churn and experience. Customize benefits to their priorities. Framing is how you present the same facts for different minds. Use gain framing when motivation is low. Use loss framing when urgency is needed, carefully. Anchor with a baseline, then show improvement. Use contrast to make choices clear. Align frames with identity, such as reliability, growth, or care. Share assumptions and invite critique. Avoid fear without agency. Avoid inflated claims. Use visuals that match numeracy. Ethical framing guides attention, reduces confusion, and helps people decide with confidence. Big approvals start with small, low-risk steps. Design a commitment ladder that builds momentum. Ask for 15 minutes to learn their goals. Ask to co-define success measures. Ask for permission to run a one-week pilot. Ask to share results with their team. Ask for a quote you can reuse. Ask for a warm introduction to a sponsor. Each step creates investment and trust. Make every ask easy to accept, easy to undo, and time-boxed. Mentorship gives advice. Sponsorship gives access, air cover, and opportunities. Target sponsors whose reputation matches your initiative. Prepare a crisp case and a clear bounded ask. Sponsors can endorse your plan, open doors, and allocate resources. Make supporting you low friction. Draft the email they can forward. Provide a one-page brief. Offer a short update rhythm. Protect their reputation by delivering reliably. Close the loop on outcomes. Publicly credit their role. Reciprocity and professionalism keep sponsors engaged. The one page. Power and Influence Canvas condenses your strategy onto a single sheet. Use it before meetings and update it after. It keeps your map, messages, and commitments aligned. Print it or keep it digital. One page forces clarity and focus. It also makes handoffs easy. You can share it with collaborators quickly. The sections below form a checklist you can follow in any initiative, small or large. Goal and scope, one sentence on the outcome with a clear boundary and metric. Current reality, key facts, constraints, and risks that shape options. Stakeholder list, names, roles, influence level, interest level, and current stance. Interest map, top 3 interests for each priority stakeholder. Value propositions, tailored promise, proof, and ask per stakeholder. Frames to test, gain loss identity, and contrast notes for each audience. Commitment ladder, next 3 low-risk asks with owners and dates. Sponsors and allies, target sponsors, desired actions and enablement assets. Objections and responses, likely concerns, evidence, and concessions. Messages and proof, core message, key numbers and references. Metrics and signals, leading and lagging indicators to track traction. Next conversations, who, purpose, and desired decision for each meeting. Imagine you propose a customer health dashboard. The goal is to reduce churn by 2 points in a quarter. Finance fears hidden costs. Support wants faster insight. Engineering worries about maintenance. Your value proposition promises churn reduction, faster triage, and clear ownership. You frame it as reliability and focus. Your ladder asks for data access, a 2-week pilot, and a review. Your sponsor is the chief operating officer. The sponsor forwards your brief to peers and attends the pilot readout. Not all resistance is bad. It protects quality and resources. Diagnose what type you face. Misunderstanding needs clarity. Competing priorities need trade-offs. Status concerns need recognition. Risk concerns need mitigation. Name the concern neutrally. Share your constraints. Offer options with pros and cons. Ask what would make this safe to try. Offer a reversible step. If you must say no, do it with empathy. Relationships outlive any single decision, so protect them. Here are the field-tested phrases that you can start using right away. To open, I want to understand your goals first, before I pitch anything. To surface interests, what would make this a clear win for your team? To frame value, here's the baseline and here's the improvement we can test. To ask small, could we run a 1-week pilot with a clear stop? To ask sponsorship, would you be willing to endorse this plan to peers using this draft note? To close, what decision makes sense today and what deserves another pass? Track signals of traction early, measure response rates, meeting conversions, and time to yes. Record who champions your work and who stalls it. Compare frames tested and their outcomes. Log commitments made and kept. Review your canvas weekly. Retire tactics that underperform. Double down where momentum exists. Share learning with allies. When you treat influence like a product, you iterate. Iteration beats intensity. Small, steady improvements produce outsized results over a quarter. Influence grows from clarity, empathy, and consistent action. Map stakeholders and uncover their interests. Craft specific value propositions. Use framing that clarifies choices. Climb a ladder of small commitments. Win real sponsorship with clear asks. Keep everything on one page for focus. Update your canvas after each interaction. Celebrate progress and learn from stalls. Your power is the value you create for others multiplied by trust. Start with one initiative and build your influence muscle today.